Okay, so this is my reference, and it's an eye. It's the eye of Mia Mauve on Instagram. She's got like some really pretty eye looks, so if you want to draw eyes, go to her page. And I'm just using a 2H to sketch at the moment. I either use a 2H or a HB to sketch. Well, I've just recently started using a 2H because I heard on a tutorial on YouTube that it's really good for sketching, and I tried it and it was really good. So yeah, I'm using the 2H, and to draw the eye, basically all you do is like a line, a curved line on the top, and then like a curved line on the bottom. If you just watch the screen, you'll be able to see. It's hard to explain, but yeah. And now I'm just drawing in the iris, and obviously you just do a circle for that, and I'm just like trying to replicate how it is in the reference. So just do whatever's in your reference basically, and always use a reference, because a reference helps it look like the most realistic. Because like you can draw from your head, like if you want to draw from your head, like it's fine, you do that, yeah, but if you want to make it like look proper realistic, then like use a reference. Not saying that you can't make it look realistic without a reference, but it's best to like actually look from like real life. That's what I've like learned anyway. But yeah, you do you. So yeah, I just drew in the eyeliner, and all I do for the eyeliner basically is kind of curve the line up from the like the top part of the eye, and then so it's like a straight line kind of, and then I like connect that down with like, I don't know, like the middle of the eye. It's so hard to explain. With the middle of the first line you've made, yeah, like connect that down onto the eye, and then like curve it over the eye. Like basically just do the eyeliner how you would when you do your makeup. That's the easiest I can say it, because it's so hard to explain. I'm sorry. And now in the video I'm just doing the eyelashes, and the eyelashes are so hard to do. Like I still struggle with eyelashes. They're like the bane of my life, literally. And all you basically do for the eyelashes is like go from the top of the eye, and then you flick it up, and make sure, yeah, that your pencil's like really, really sharp and you do the eyelashes, because no one wants blunt eyelashes, and no one's eyelashes looks blunt. So always use a sharp pencil, and make sure to alternate them, like the direction and the style, because you don't want them all to look the same, because then it won't look like realistic. So alternate the direction, the style, the size of them, so you can do some small, some big. And as you can see, like what I've done, I did like I did one eyelash, and then I've gone like a little bit away, and then I've done another one, and I've connected them in a triangle kind of shape, but it's like curved, so they're like clumped together kind of. But I've found that it looks nice. Like I've started doing that recently, and it looks quite nice though. Yeah. And now I'm just rubbing out the eyeliner, and let me just tell you, okay, so I rub out the eyeliner so many times on this drawing in the video because I couldn't get it right, and then I just decided, you know what, I'm not going to do it. And then when I come back to like colour it after, I actually like redrew it, because I love drawing eyeliner on drawings. Like eyeliner is the best part of the drawing, honestly. I'm telling you, it is. And now I'm just drawing the eyebrow, and to do the eyebrow, like I just did a little dot. I don't normally do this, but like I looked on the reference where it was, and then I did a little dot, and then I just like did like the lower arch, and then I joined it with the top part of the eyebrow, and basically just do it how you would in makeup, just like I said for the eyeliner. It's just basically how you do it in makeup. And you just have to keep like redoing it and stuff, like if you don't like it, because eyebrows is a process as well, because as you can see in the video right now, Like, I redid this eyebrow so many times because it wouldn't go right. Eyebrows, eyeliner and eyelashes are like maybe the longest thing to do about the eye because it takes like so long to actually get it right. So yeah, I'm just refining the details and making it look better. And this one will be the graphite eye because people said on my drawing Instagram on the poll that they wanted to see a coloured pencil and graphite, like how I draw an eye basically, rather than just the sketch, because I was gonna do just the sketch, but I decided to do this as everyone wanted this instead. So yeah, and if you want to go follow my drawing Instagram, it's called Krystle Draw Izzles. It will be in the description along with my personal Instagram, which is Krystle, and I'll try to put them in the comments if I remember and pin it. So yeah, and the finished like sketch, like the finished coloured pencil one, will be on my drawing Instagram. So if you want to go check that out, it's on there now. I said will be and then I said now. Okay, this is the reference I'm using for the second eye. This is so all over the place. I'm so bad at voiceovers, I'm sorry. I was going to do it to the right of the other eye, but then I thought no, and then I just did it underneath. And at the time, I thought like this line was so straight and it's so lopsided. But ignore that anyway, and I'm just drawing the second eye now. And I'm drawing in the tear duct, and just study your reference, honestly. Like, this is just basically how I draw from reference, kind of, and I just like draw it in like my own way basically, and I try to make it my own so it doesn't look exactly like the reference. But yeah, I hope you do learn something from this video. And sorry, you probably won't remember this at the end, but once you've finished watching, or like when you're watching, yeah, comment down below which one you like the best out of the graphite and the coloured pencil. I think I like the coloured pencil one the best. I don't know, like I recently bought some prismacolors from Amazon. They were really cheap. If you want to get them, I'll put the link in the description. They were £13.39, so for prismacolors I'd say that's like really cheap. They're the 24 pack, so yeah, they're quite good. Like, they're really creamy, so they're better than like standard colouring pencils, which is what I've learned. Like, since I've started using them, like I feel like my coloured pencil game's like gone up so much. Like, I feel like my drawings have just gone better. And I'm not just saying that because, oh, Prismacolor is the hype. It's like, I actually honestly feel like my standard of my drawings gone up. So if you want to purchase some Prismacolors, I'll put the link in the description for you. They're really good. And now I'm just drawing the eyelashes how I see them on the reference. And I'm trying to replicate the reference basically. I'm sorry if you see any like glitching in the video or like out of focusness. It's because obviously once again I had to download my lives off Instagram because I didn't have space on my phone to record yet, because like recording on my camera would be like way too much hassle, like because of the setup and stuff. Like, this setup is hard enough alone. Like, I have to balance my phone literally on like 3 books and like a chocolate box and my jewelry box, literally just to get this set up. Like, it's such a struggle, you don't even know. But yeah, so excuse that. And you'll also see me in this drawing rubbing out the eyelashes how many times. and I'm just drawing them back in now. And a tip for eyelashes, yeah, if you didn't know, the eyelashes closer to your ear are normally longer and the eyelashes closer to your nose are shorter, just in case you didn't know. That's like a big help. So I hope that tip helps you. I feel like the eyelashes on this drawing are like much better than the eyelashes on the other one. I don't know why, like eyelashes are hit and miss. It's so hard to do. Sometimes they turn out good, sometimes they don't, but you know, you just gotta work with it. You just gotta you gotta pull through with the drawing, even if you don't like it, yeah, and you think the drawing looks ugly, just keep going, because honestly, every drawing goes through its ugly stage, and then like once you see like the result at the end, once you finish like the drawing, you'll actually be like really proud of yourself and be like, wow, I'm glad I actually stuck through and kept going on it. Like every drawing has an ugly stage, honestly. So now I'm just darkening the eyeliner with the 6B pencil and I'm refining it a bit. And I'm using the Prismacolor black to just darken it even more. And then like what I've recently started doing since I've got the Prismacolors is once I do the eyeliner with the black, I get the white and I go over the eyeliner with the white, so like the black's smooth, as you'll see soon. And now I'm just drawing out the eyelashes and trying to replicate the reference. Using the upward flicking motion and alternating the size and the shape and the look of them. And excuse as well in the video, excuse my ratchet nails, because like literally I had on nails here and I did have all of them on, but then slowly, because I've got like eczema, like I itch my skin, so they just like popped off when I used to itch my skin. So yeah, excuse those, like I've only got like 2 or 3 on or something like that. They're from Primark. Primark glue is like really crap. But yeah, back to the video. Yeah, I just did the eyelid with, I think it was sienna brown, yeah. And now I'm darkening the lashes and I'm alternating them and making them look good. I actually love the lashes on this one, like I feel like it's really good. And here is like a good example of where you can see like the triangle like eyelash drawing technique, if you get me. And I'm going over the waterline with some pink, and then I'm blending it with some white. I'm sorry if like the rubber shavings annoys anyone, because I was watching back when I was editing and I was thinking like, oh my gosh, like I feel like it's gonna annoy someone, because I think I've seen people on other videos like comment that like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to brush the like rubber shavings away or whatever. But yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, now I'm using light cerulean blue to go around the iris, and I use like a kind of zigzag-ish motion, and then I went around the iris and like outlined it and used white to blend it. And now I'm using true blue and I'm doing that same like zigzag kind of motion thing. It's hard to explain how I do it, but you can see on the screen. It's probably better to watch. And now I'm using, I think that was, what is it? Indigo blue. Yeah, I think it was indigo blue. And then I'm blending that with the white, and I'm using it on the edges to darken it. And with like eyes, yeah, like whatever eye colour it is, yeah, you should always use more than one colour. I think as like a kid, yeah, that's why like your drawing looks like really flat, because when you're a kid you just use one coloured pencil to do something, and that gives it like the kind of flat look. But if you use like multiple colours, like multiple shades of that colour, then it makes it look more realistic, as you can see from what I'm doing now. And I'm just using loads of different shades of blue to build up the eye so it doesn't look flat and it looks kind of 3D. And I'm just using sienna brown at the top because that's what was on the reference, and I'm going over the bottom bit kind of with true blue, and then I'm just going over with the dark blue on the edge again. And a tip, yeah, what I learned, is better to go from light to dark than dark to light, because it's easier to colour over light than over dark. So use your light pencils first and then use your dark pencils. And also a tip is use different colours that are like close to that colour in the eye. Like I use like purple in like a blue eye and stuff, because purple is like close to blue. And I use like yellow as well. You wouldn't think yellow would be in like a blue eye, but then like yellow is close to green and green is like really close to blue, so they're kind of like complementary. So I used yellow, and as you can see it adds like a tiny bit of a highlight. You can't really see that much difference, but you can see it like once it's like fully done. And now I'm just using the grey on the eye to like add more depth to the eyeball and make the eyeball seem round and 3D. And then I'll blend that with the white, and as you'll see like after, like it looks flat, yeah, at first, but once you like blend it properly and stuff and like everything's all done, like it'll start to look a little bit more 3D, rather than like having the eye to be like just white, because eyes naturally aren't white, like they're not like pure white. So yeah, I'm just going over with different shades of blue on the iris to make it darker and add more depth and make it look realistic. And now I'm just colouring in the tear duct with some violet, because that's how it appears in my reference. And I know it looks weird at the moment, but once it's actually done it doesn't look bad. And once it's blended, see, the thing is, yeah, when you add coloured pencils, like it looks bad when it's unblended, but once you've blended it together it looks really good. So now I'm just refining the eyelashes with the black pencil, and I'm making them darker, because you know you don't want light eyelashes, because no one wants light eyelashes. And I'm just going over the eyelid with, I think that was brown, and I'm going over with peach now. And now I'm going over with pink, and I think I'm going to go over with canary yellow, and I think that was mulberry, and I'll just use the white to blend. I did try in this like drawing, I tried to do like a skin tone, but then I realised, oh my gosh, I can't actually do skin tone, so I just like left it and just did eyeshadow instead. So yeah, like literally the struggle of this drawing though, like I literally went through like a crisis midway through, because I was like, no, this doesn't look good at all, you know what, I never should have started this. But then after a while, like after I saw it at the end, I was like, yes, I'm actually glad I continued this. So yeah, backstory of the drawing. And then I'm just darkening up the eyelashes with the black again. If anyone owns any prismacolors, yeah, tell me in the comments what pencil sharpener you use, because I'm not really sure if I should buy a sharpener or just like keep my current sharpener. I'm not sure, because my current sharpener is quite good, but like I've heard prismas have like a lot of breakage with like manual sharpeners, so I'm not sure what to do. But yeah, and then I'm just blending and redoing the eyelash with the eyelashes for the millionth time, and then I'm just going around the edge of the iris and I'm just doing flicking lines into the eye. And then I'm adding a highlight with my white pen. This white pen is the Yoooo Signo. I think it's 120, and I got it from the range and it's £1. It's quite good, yeah, but like the thing is, yeah, if you're using Prismacolor especially, or just any coloured pencils, like it doesn't work well over wax. So as you'll see in the video, yeah, well obviously you won't see because it's kind of off camera, but like I have to keep on pausing and then like scribbling on some paper and then going back to the drawing, because it like the wax builds up on the tip, so it stops the ink from flowing. So yeah, that's like a drawback to it, but I guess that's with any pen, to be honest. So it is quite good. So if you want a white pen, you can get that one. I just ordered a Sakura jelly roll one from eBay and it's came, so I'm gonna try use that and see if it's any different. And yeah, and then I'm just going over the edge of the iris with some, I think that was like a dark blue, to make it like seem like it's like a faded blue around the iris. And then I'm adding veins with pink and adding highlights and different stuff like that. And then I'm colouring in the tear duct more. And by the way, if anyone wants like more videos like this, then comment down below. Like, it was like long to edit, but if anyone wants any more tutorials or anything, I don't know if this is like a good tutorial, like if this will actually help anyone, but yeah, people on my Instagram said they wanted more people said they wanted a time-lapse version over a real-time version. So I did kind of do a time-lapse, but I made it like a slow time-lapse. Like I could have made it like way faster and the video would have been shorter, but then I thought, like, I considered like the people that wanted real-time, so they can still kind of learn if they want to. So yeah, I'm just adding some red above like the eyelid to make it like kind of Christmassy, because you know it's nearly Christmas. So yeah, and then I'm just blending with white, and I just added green, so I'm trying to make it more Christmassy, and I'm using sienna brown now, and I'm just going over the red so it looks more like a reddy brown. And I'm sorry if this is all over the place, like this is literally my first proper voiceover, like this is the longest voiceover I've ever done, and it's so hard, like ugh. I'm not used to it, but hopefully once I do more videos, if I do more videos like this, I'll get used to it more. But yeah, back to the video. I'm just using the grey again now to deepen up the eye and make it look more rounded, and I'll probably blend that later. Yeah, as you can see now, I've blended it, and as you can see, like because of the grey, like you can see that the eye does look more round. Like it doesn't exactly look round, but yeah, it looks more round. And I'm just going over with the red again, because like when you use white pencil to blend, yeah, especially Prismacolor, it makes it milky, like it makes the colours milky, so it goes kind of white tinted. So you can go, like you have to go back over with like the pencil you are using to make it more vibrant again. But that's kind of like, it's a con to the white, but then it's better than the colourless blender apparently, because apparently the colourless blender, like it adds like a lot of wax to the paper, so that like it stops you from adding more layers on top of it because of how much wax that like it actually puts off. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm not buying a colourless blender, and I'm just going to use the white because I've already got a white now anyway, so what's the point of buying another pencil if I can just use something that I've already got in it. So yeah, and I'm just adding some red into the tear duct, and I just added some pink over it, and I'm using the white pen to highlight the tear duct. And then I'm just going over the eyeshadow to make it darker, and I just added more green to the lower lash line. And I'm refining the eyelashes. And I'm using the white to blend. White is the key to success. Although it makes it milky, it's the key to success. And now to make it more realistic, I'm just going over with, I think it's the indigo blue, and I'm going around the edge of the iris, and I just went a little bit under the pupil, and then I'll blend that with the white, and I'm making the pupil darker because I want it to stand out obviously, and I don't want it to blend into the blue. So yeah, and now I'm just adding the highlight, and the paper beside me is what I'm using to scribble on, as I told you earlier, because the pen gets clogged with the wax. And then at this point in the video, I added white lines onto the eye because I thought it was going to look good, and then it messed up, so I was like, no, and then I just stabbed it out with my finger. And I'm just darkening the iris now with the dark blue. I hope this actually does help someone. If this helped you yet, comment down below. And then I'm going to blend out the little specks I put in the eye, because that was kind of what was in the reference, and it made it look like, this is the point when it started looking really realistic, it actually looked like a real eye. So now I'm just adjusting everything. As you can see, that thing with the flower on it is the chocolate box that I'm balancing my phone on. I just zoomed in so you can see more, and I'm re-going over the highlights so they're more brighter. And then I'm going to start adding dots now to emulate sparkles, so it's going to kind of look like glitter. That's basically what I bought this white pen for, because I didn't even know you could have white pens till I started looking on people's drawing Instagrams. I never knew you could have a white pen, and then I realised that's what people were saying they were using to get the glitter and stuff, and it was oh my gosh, you know what, I'm gonna get a new one. And after this, white has literally changed my life. The white pen's literally changed my life. It's helped so much. And now I'm just going over the green and blending it with the white. And obviously, if you did want to recreate this, then you don't have to use Prismacolor. I'm just doing this as an example. As you saw in the reference picture, the eye didn't even look like this. It didn't have all this eyeshadow. I just thought I'd make it Christmas themed. So that's why it looks like this. I just kind of copied how the eye looked, but I did the eyeshadow different and stuff. But yeah, if you do recreate this and you have Instagram, you can tag me, and it's obviously Krystle Izzles, as I said, and it'll be in the description, and I'll try to put it on the screen, maybe, I'm not sure. And then I'm just darkening the waterline now with, I think this is mulberry, yeah, and I just added an outer tear duct to the eye, because that's kind of how it appeared, but I just wanted to add it, so yeah. And I'm going over with the grey pencil so it looks more and more 3D, and I'm adding veins with pink. Adding veins to an eye is really good, because that makes it look the most realistic, seriously. And I just added a white highlight under the iris, so it's a little bit of difference. And I'm going over with mulberry around the tear duct and around the red. And I'm going to blend it later, don't worry, it's not going to stay looking ratchet like that. So as you can see, I did blend it and it looks smoother now. And then I'm adding the sparkles more, so they're more bright, because I think I went over them a little bit so they lost their vibrancy. And now I'm just going above the red eyeshadow with like a little bit of pink, like, and then I'm blending it kind of, because I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna add like a little bit of difference. Like, I didn't make it too dark, but I just wanted it like a little bit light. And I'm adding dots onto the green eyeshadow because I wanted sparkles there. And I'm going under it with a light green, so it kind of transitions. And I'm blending with white. Always blend with white. It's the key to success. Just know. So yeah. If you get to the end of the video, yeah, if you actually like get to the end, or actually, yeah, if you get to the end of the video, put a cherry blossom emoji, like the flower emoji, like, do you know the pink flower? Put that in the comments if you actually got to the end. And now I am moving on to the graphite eye, and I think I just coloured that with a HB pencil, maybe. Yeah, I think it was the HB. It was either HB or a 2B. And now this is the technique I used to do graphite eye. I'm just using the B pencil to go around the iris, like the outer part of the iris, and then I'm just shading on the inside, and then I'm blending it with a tissue, and then I'm just going over the pupil with the Prismacolor black, and I'm just doing the eyeliner now. And I'm using the 2H to sketch out the eyeliner after I rubbed it out how many times in the start. I don't really have like a set structure of how like I do an eye, like I alternate it, like every time I do it something changes, like I don't know, I don't really have a set structure. But yeah, I'm just going over the pupil with the black and making it darker. And then I'm just going around the eye with, I think this is the 6B, so I have the 6B or the B, I'm not really sure. And then I'm just going around the pupil, which is what I like to do, and then I'm just blending with a cotton bud, and I'm going around the like eyeball with the B pencil so it looks more 3D and it looks rounded. And then I'm just blending with the cotton bud. Good blending tools, yeah. Tissues or toilet roll if you want to use toilet roll. A blending stump, but if you don't have a blending stump you can use cotton buds, because cotton buds are like really good. So yeah, those are some good things. And also cotton pads, do you know like what you use to rub off your nail polish, if you use those, or cotton wool. I've never tried cotton wool to blend, but I assume it's the same as cotton pads, so you can try that. But tissues blend really soft, as you can see in the video, like literally it looks really harsh, but then when you just blend it, it just looks smooth. Like that is one reason why I love graphite, because you can blend it, like unlike coloured pencils. You can blend coloured pencils, yeah, but like you can actually like really make graphite look so soft. That's one reason why like I didn't really use coloured pencils before, because my coloured pencils like they didn't blend that well with the white, because the white was like really hard. So yeah, but now I'm just doing the eyelashes, and I'm just using what I said before, like the upward flicking motions, and I'm alternating the size and the style of them. And I'm darkening the eyeliner and making it a little bit longer. And I'm just making sure it's all smooth and nice because you don't want bumpy eyeliner. And I'm doing the eyelashes and going over it with my black pencil. And now I'm just doing the waterline and I just outlined it with black. And then I'm doing the bottom eyelashes. Excuse the bottom eyelashes on this one because they actually look like quite horrible. I found it so hard to do. I don't know why, it wouldn't work out for me. And now I'm just using my blending stump to blend everything and make it smooth. And blending stumps are really good if like in doing eyes especially, because they gather like the graphite or charcoal if you're using charcoal on like the stump, so it stays on there. So if you want to do like the eyelid or something, then you can just like use the graphite on there instead of like drawing on the drawing. If you get what I'm saying, like you don't have to like add extra graphite, so it won't be like really dark, it'll be like kind of light. And as you just saw, I did like some grey around the eye to make it look more realistic, and I just did the eyelid with the pencil and just like blended it. And now you will see me refining the eyebrow how many times because I couldn't get it right. And I'm just adding a highlight around the pupil now, so that's how it was in the image. But I do change the highlight like later in the video because I didn't really like the highlight in the picture. Like I didn't like how the highlight looked on the drawing. Like some things, yeah, don't translate in drawings like they are in the photo, and they don't look as good. So yeah, I just done my usual highlighting, which is like sometimes really in the middle or like to the right a bit. Like I like to do it to the right. And as you'll see, I'm just rubbing out the eyebrow how many times and redoing it. Oh gosh. And you'll see me once again rubbing out the eyebrow, and I'm probably going to rub it out again. Am I? No, I'm not this time, okay? Yes, finally doing it. Okay, and now I'm just colouring in the eyebrow, and I'm still learning with eyebrows. Like I've only recently started doing them like okay-ish, I'd say. Like, and obviously I'm just learning with the Prismacolor as well, so yeah, I just kind of do like flicking motions. So I do like the end and then I do like flicks backwards, as you can see on the screen, and then I just do like small ones at the front. And then here I am blending it with the white pencil to give it that kind of Instagram browish look, like the look everyone has, like basically to make it look like it's like a pomade or whatever. I don't know. And then I'm just elongating the brow and I'm making it darker with the black pencil. Like this eyebrow, like I'm gonna say, it doesn't actually look that good. Like it looks quite waxy, to be honest, the way I've done it. But yeah, I'm still learning, so please don't judge me. But yeah, and I'm just darkening the eyelashes now and changing them a bit, because like if you've got a sketch, yeah, you don't have to keep it exactly like that once you're colouring it in. You can change it like after. That's what I do most of the time. Like it looks horrible to start off with, but then I just change it after. So yeah, and now I'm just going under the eye with my blending stump to like add some depth to it. And what I like to do, yeah, like what I've started doing recently since I've got my kneadable eraser, is like getting that on the tip of my pencil and going like inside the iris, like in the middle of like the edge and the pupil, and like doing like a curved line. You just saw it on the screen. So yeah, I do that and it's kind of nice. And now I'm just like colouring in like the skin basically. I kind of rushed this, so obviously you can do it better, but I just wanted to do it like really quick. Like I didn't really take time with this one, so I just really quickly scribbled. I don't normally do it like this, like I normally take more time, but I just wanted to really quickly do it. So yeah, and now here comes the horrible bottom eyelashes. I am not proud of these bottom eyelashes whatsoever. Like they just look horrible. And then I'm doing the tear duct, and to do the tear duct, yeah, I like to like go on the outside as you saw, and like each side of the tear duct I like to like shade a little bit. And then I'm just colouring a little bit outside, and I'm doing kind of lines in different places of the iris to make it look better. And I'm using the Staedtler black pencil just to outline the brow more, and I just made some highlights in the eye with the white pen. And then I'm refining the eyelid with, I think it might be the 6B, and then I'm just going over it a little bit to make the eyeshadow kind of, and I'm blending it with some tissue, and then I'm blending underneath. And now I'm using the white pen to make sparkles, and I did draw like a few highlights, no, draw a few snowflakes, because I thought, you know, Christmas, so let's make it kind of Christmas themed. As you can see, you probably can't see them that well, but yeah, I tried doing that. So yeah, I'm just going over the eyebrow now, the waxy eyebrow, and I'm going over the pupil, and I'm going over the iris with the black pencil to make it dark on the edges and stuff. And then I'm using the B to just go over different things, as you can see. And then I'm using, I think that was the 6B on the outside, and then I'm just going over that highlight that I put in the eye with the kneaded eraser. And I got the kneaded eraser from WH Smith, and it's 99p, so you can get it from there. It's really good and it's really cheap. This is the small version, but you can get a larger version. And this is the highlight I was talking about, different topic, but yeah, this is the highlight I was talking about. Like I put it in the middle, and as you can see, like I'm not needing to like rub my pen off that much with the graphite compared to the coloured pencil. And I just blended in the highlight kind of on the eye with like a cotton bud, because I didn't really like it. And then I'm just using the B pencil, which is what I like to use for skin, to do like the skin, and I'm blending it with a tissue. And then I keep blending it, and then I'm just making the eyelashes look better. And then I'm just refining the eyebrow with my black prismacolor. And then I'm just refining it more, and it probably looks worse. Like I've probably wrecked this eyebrow by now, to be honest. And then I'm just adding more dots. I think I may have added another snowflake. I swear I did, but I'm not sure. And I'm just adding highlights in different places in the eye. And then I just did like a light layer with the B, and I'm just blending it with the tissue to emulate the skin. Emulate basically means replicate, by the way, kind of, if you didn't know. And I'm just using the Staedtler black to finish up the eyebrow. And I'm just doing the eyelid with, I think it's the 6B, and I'm just blending to like kind of make eyeshadow. I'm going over everything, I'm going over the snowflake a little bit, and yeah, making like bigger dots. I think I made bigger dots, and then I went over, well, I'm going over the eyeliner and making it longer with the black. And then I'm just fixing the eyebrow and making it better. And then blending everything with the tissue and making everything better, adding lines to the eye and different things like that. And I've learned that it's good to like make it darker at the top of the iris and then lighter at the bottom. I'm just showing you the finished products. These are the finished products. I hope you like the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you want more videos like this, comment down below. And as I said before, comment down below the cherry blossom emoji if you got to the end of the video. And yeah, I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something if you came to learn something. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. And yeah, peace. Side note, as I said, if you wanted to see the coloured pencil drawing, it's on my drawing Instagram which is called Krystle Draw Izzles, and the link to my drawing Instagram and my personal will be in the description, so you can look there. And yeah, I'm actually gonna go now, so peace. Have a nice rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. And yeah, see you in the next video.